Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Today, Maranānussti Kamathana, the recollection of the death meditations. After practicing Asubha meditations, we encourage the meditators to continue to practice Maranānussti meditation, recollections of the death meditation. How to practice the recollection of the dead? Then everybody must die one day. Okay, you are going to die today. What will you do? Okay, you are going to die today. What will you do? If we explain many, then it will be long. If we explain the practice of recollection of the death meditations briefly, or I can also finish briefly. Jadasa amarana nama nati. We are born as a human beings. Then nobody can avoid the death. Everybody must die one day. Because of the absorption of karma, your past karma. You accumulated kusala karmas to be reborn as a human being. Dana or sila or bhavana. Because of this kusala karma that you have accumulated in the past, then you became a human being now. Then when this karma, kusala karma finished, then you will die one day. Okay, this is because of karma. Although you are still young, if your karma finished, then you can die. Is it? This is because of exertions of karma, your past karma. Kamekya, marana. Then another one is ayokya. When your lifespan complete, then you can also die. During the Buddha time, it's 100 years of the human being lifespan. Then when they reach 100 years of their age, then they die because of the exhaustion of their lifespan, human lifespan. But nowadays, generally 75 years or human being lifespan. Then when they complete 75 years of human being lifespan, then they can die. This is called ayokya marana, the death because of the exhaustion of human lifespan. Ubhayakya marana, when the both, karma and human being lifespan finish, complete, then they can die. They die. This is called death because of the ending of their karma and their lifespan. Ubhayakya marana. So their karma also finished. Their human being lifespan also finished. For example, now 75 years. During the Buddha time, 100 years. Then exactly 100 years they die because of both reasons. But some, they still have their past kusala karma. Although they complete 100 years of their age, but they can stay over 100 years. For example, 110 years, 120 years, etc. Like Venerable Ananda, Venerable Mahakasapa, Venerable Visakha, etc. They stay 120 years. Then they can stay longer than human being lifespan because of their past kusala karma. Is it? Past kusala karma. But some, like a Venerable Bhakula, even he stay 160 years. 160 years. But no longer than 160 years. The later, someone says, I am now more than 200 years old, or some may say, it is lying. Nobody can last more than 200 years. If they have long lifespan, they may last 120 or 140, 160, like Venerable Bhakula, but not longer than 200. They will die under the 200 years of human age. Okay, if they can say, okay, I'm 190 years old, still possible, but not longer than 200, less than 200 only, they will die. When they die because of the exertions of karma, because of exertion of human being lifespan, because of both, then they die timely, according to the death at the time of the death. Okay? That is called Kala Marana. But sometimes Akala Marana, untimely times. Why? They still have their past karma to be reborn as a human being. They have been reached up to 100 years yet, now 75 years. But they die early accidentally because of car accident or because of some accidental things. They suddenly pass away. Then this is called Upechitaka Kamuna. They die because of accidental case. Is it? Even about, for example, 100, only just born baby, only 10 years, only 20 years, only 40 years. Or some, they die because of some accidental disease, or because of car accident, because of sink into the water, etc. Because of fighting. Is it? Then they can die. They are called accidental death. They died untimely death. So, these are 4 reasons, 4 causes of death for everybody, every human being. So, you, we, all human beings must die one of these 4 reasons after being born. Nobody can avoid the death. Is it? Then, if you understand the death, then before death moment, what should we do? Usually, when they died without the Dhamma, they die unconfused. They die confused with the confusion, not peacefully. They die not peacefully if there's no Dhamma in this person. Especially if they don't practice Maranānussti meditation, recollection or the death meditation. So everybody must die one day. Nobody can avoid the death. They also wish to die peacefully without any confusion. Then they should develop the Maranānussti meditation, recollection of the death meditation from now on. Is it? Then how to develop the Maranānussti meditation? How to develop the Maranānussti meditations means, for example, you should find the suitable place like meditation centers, meditation hall, secluded place. Then if you have already established concentration with Anapana or Kasina up to 4 jhanas concentration, then before practicing Maranānussti meditation, you should establish the Anapana up to 4 jhana stage or Odada Kasina, White Kasina or Aloka Kasina, Light Kasina or any Kasina up to 4 jhana stage in every session. Based on this concentration, you should practice Asubha meditation. Taking the dead body as objects. Dead body corpse. You pay attention the repulsiveness of corpse, dead body, to develop Asubha. Then you just record the dead body and then you can develop Asubha meditation on this dead body. Pay attention at repulsiveness. Okay, particular. Taking the corpse as object. Then you can attain the first jhana. Then you should continue to reflect on the Maranānussti. How do you call? Ayam biko kayo ewan dhammo ewan bhavi ewan anaddido. Is it? You are reflecting on yourself. Pay attention, the external corpse is object. Ayam biko kayo, this body of mine also will die like this person. This is the nature to die. I cannot avoid becoming like this person. Is it? So, you should reflect on your own death. Taking the external dead persons. I will also die. Like this person, I cannot avoid the death. Reflecting on this, then you should pay attention your own dead body instead of the external dead body, corpse. For example, this dead body is in the coffin. Then you put your dead body in the coffins. You are paying attention the external corpse, but later on, after reflecting on this, then you should pay attention your own dead body. Without life faculty, Jivitendriyu Pichira Marana. Life faculty. Is it? If someone dies, there's no life faculty, Jivitendriya in this dead body. Then when you are watching the external dead body, there's no life faculty in this dead body. Then you can also reflect on your own dead body there without life faculty. No more Jivitendriya. Then after that, you can reflect on yourself. Marana me bhavajati, marana me duon, jivita me aduon. My death is certain, my life is uncertain. One, you can reflect in this way one by one. My death is certain, my death is sure, my life is not sure. One. Then another one is Marana me bhavajati, I shall certainly die. I will surely die. You reflect on your own dead body there. Then, Marana Priyosana me jivita, number 3. My life will end in death. Marana Priyosana me jivita. You are still alive now, but your life will end in death. One day. Is it? Okay. Why do you want to quarrel each other? Why do you want to fight each other? You will certainly die one day, is it? The number 4, Marana, death. Oh, pay attention to this. You can reflect on your own dead body in this way. Then pay attention your own dead body without life faculty in this dead body. Then you can reflect. You can note one of these 4. Okay, Maraname to on Jiwidame Aduon. Mind as an answer, mind as a certain, mind like as answer day. Number 2, Maraname Boisati, I will surely die. You can also reflect this one, I will surely die. I shall certainly die. Marana Biyosana me Jiwida, my life will end in death, my life will end in death. Marana, death, one of these 4. You can choose. Usually note as a Marana, death, Marana, death, like this. Then, if you can pay attention the absence of life faculty on your own dead body, then you will attain Upachara Samadhi, SS concentration state. Is it? SS concentration state. Then 5 jhana filters will appear obviously. Then you can attain SS concentration, Upachara Samadhi, taking your absence of life faculty or your own death as object. Then at that time when you are taking this object, what will happen? You will have sati, mindfulness, some weka, sense of urgency, some bajanya, clear comprehensions on your own death. Is it? Your own death. For example, when you are paying attention the external dead body, you see one of your relatives, like for example your mother, your father, your relatives, or your dear person, agreeable persons. What will happen? When you pay attention this person's death, then you will feel sad, you will feel sorrow. Is it? Sorrow, soka will appear. Even you will cry. My mother, my sister died, something like this. Is it? Sorrow may appear. For example, mother, when she saw her dead son, then what will happen? Sure, she will feel sad. She will have sorrow, sadness in her mind. Soka will appear. Is it? Then they cannot reflect on the death. Maranānussti meditation. Only sorrow may appear. That is why when you pay attention, the external dead body should not be like the such kinds of dear person, like the agreeable person. Agreeable persons. If you cannot feel the sati, samveka, sampajanya, only sorrow appear, then it is not suitable. Okay? Then when you pay attention, disagreeable persons, dead person, pay attention this dead body, then you will feel happy. Happy. My enemy died. Something like this. You will be happy. That is why disagreeable person, hateful person is also not suitable to take. Okay? To reflect on yourself. Then, for example, you don't love, you don't hate, only just normal person, neutral person. You go to the cemetery or the hospital, some person died. You see some dead person. You feel nothing. No samveka, no sati, no sampajanya. Is it? That is why such kinds of persons is also not suitable. Sometimes if you pay attention your own dead body without comparing with the other persons also, sometimes you will have fear. You will be afraid of the death. Then dosa mind may appear. That is why your needs of manasikara, proper attention, wise attention is very important. But to be able to take which kinds of person should be better. You know, Data Bobba Sambatina Sadana Madana Marana Awajetawa. You have seen some person pass away before. This person is a data book but Sampatina. You know, they have evidence. They are beautiful. They are rich. They are very famous. They are educated. Such kinds of person. You also know this person. Is it? Then this person died. Then you have seen this person's dead body before. Then you feel the sense of urgency. Is it? You feel you have mindfulness. Then you feel the sense of urgency. Oh, although he is very beautiful, very rich, very educated, whatever, everything he has, but he died. He cannot avoid that day. Then you have mindfulness on this dead body. You have some sense of urgency in your mind. You have clear comprehension, sambhajanya. Then after that, you can reflect on yourself. I am biko kayo ewan dhammo ewan bhavi ewan natido. In this way, when you reflect on your own, the absence of life faculty on your own death, then taking the absence of life faculty in your own death, you can attain upajara samadhi, essence concentration, stay. Okay. Another thing, you understand? No? Then you have to reflect. Another thing is you are still alive here. You will probably die one day in the future. Then you can also pay attention the absence of life faculty in the future, actual death, your actual death. How to reflect? Okay, for example, pay attention external dead body, you reflect on yourself. And you pay attention your own life faculty in the bhavanga, for example, life faculty in the bhavanga. Then discern your jividendriya life faculty to the future. For example, tomorrow life faculty, go slowly. The day after tomorrow, a few days later, 1 week later, 1 month later, 1 year later, 2 years later, and this way slowly move your attentions to the future. Pay attention your own life faculty. But this one cannot, normal persons cannot practice this one. Those who have concentration, those who have already practiced, like Nama Rupa, it will be the best. Is it? It will be the best. But if they have already practiced the like attainment, then it's still available if we explain to them how to practice. Then move to the future, they will see the life faculty with the brightness in the bhavanga. Then, for example, as long as you are still alive, you will see life faculty together with brightness in your bhavanga to the future. For example, 70 years, you can still discern the life faculty, jividendriya, together with brightness in the bhavanga. Then 75 years of your age, you will die. Then the life faculty will automatically stop. The brightness of bhavanga also will become dim. You will understand. No more life faculty at the time. 75 years, okay? Some say 80 years of their age. Some may say 90 years of their age. Oh, they understand. Then no more life faculty, no more jividendriya at the time. They understand. Then they see the absence of life faculty, their own life faculty, the absence of their own life faculty at the time. Then they can also guess, oh, I will die 75 years of my age in this life. I will die 80 years of my age, 90 years of my age, something like this. Okay? When they understand. Then pay attention the absence of life faculty at the end of their life. In this present life, then they can know as a marana, death, marana, death. Then taking their own absence of life faculty, then they can attain upajara samadhi, essence concentration. Then they can stay there for 1 hour, 2 hours, etc. Then when they discern dependent origination, paticca samuppada, also the same way, they need to find the 5 causes for future 5 aggregate at the near-term moment of this life in the same way. In the same way, need to find at the near-term moment, before death moment, the one or the 3 signs, karma nimitta, kari nimitta will appear. Taking this sign, then they should continue to find avijja, tanha, uparana, sankhara, karmas for future 5 aggregates. And this we need to find. Then they can also understand. But if someone say, okay, now when I descend to the future up to 190 years, for example, 20 years, my life faculty is still alive. It is not true. Ask them to descend again. Okay? And this way. Because they can understand how to descend the life faculty, Maranānussti, recollection or the death meditation. Then they can attain SS concentration state for 1 hour, 2 hours in many sessions. While they attain up to Upajjhara Samadhi, SS concentration state only, without jhanas concentration, absorption concentration. Sabhava Dhammata, they are the, Sabhava Dhammata, they are Sabhava Dhamma, the ultimate reality, Paramatha Dhamma. Another one is Samvejjaniyata, they are also the cause for arising or sense of urgency, Samvega. Because of these 2 reasons, taking the absence of life faculty, Marana, death as objects, they cannot attain up to jhanas concentration stage. They can attain only up to Upajjhara Samadhi, SS concentration. Then 5 jhana factors will appear. Is it? Okay. Whatever Sabhava Dhamma, ultimate reality or the Paramatha Dhamma as objects, they cannot attain up to jhanas concentration, absorption concentration state or not. This is question. No. Lokuttara jhana bana dutiya chatutthit jhana ni chatuttha cha arupa jhana ni sabhava dhammepi bhavana visesena appanam babunandi. Lokuttara dhamma, when you attain Lokuttara dhamma like Sotapatti mega phala, Sakadagai mega phala, Anagai mega phala, Arahata mega phala, they take Nibbana as objects. Nibbana is objects. Nibbana is also Paramatha Dhamma, ultimate reality. Taking Nibbana, Paramatha Dhamma, ultimate reality is objects. They can attain up to jhanas concentration, Lokuttara jhana. Lokuttara Dhammana, Appana, Appatonama, Nati. If they are Lokuttara, all Lokuttara are called Appana, jhana, absorption, concentration. Okay? Absorption, concentration. Why? Although bhavana, why they can attain up to jhana, appana, absorption, concentration, they can Lokuttara Dhamma, Nibbana is object. Visuddhi bhavana nukama vasena. Visuddhi bhavana nukama vasena, Lokuttara appanam babunati. Visuddhi bhavana nukama vasena. The meditator practice to attain Nibbana by practicing the 7 stages of purifications one by one, systematically, successfully. Finally, they reach up to the last stage of the Visuddhi, purification. That is why, although it is Lokuttara, although Nibbana is Paramatha Dhamma, taking Nibbana as object, they can attain Appana Samadhi, Lokuttara Samadhi. Tell me, if someone is taking Nibbana as object, when they are entering into Phala Samapatti, then they have Appana Samadhi, absorption, concentration, Lokuttara jhana. Understand? Okay, for example, Saka is a Sotapanna. When he is enjoying with the sexual pleasure, Kamavasara Chaita are arising. Okay, Lobha Chaita, maybe possible the other Kusala Chaita also. But when he is entering into Phala Samapatti, taking Nibbana as object, at that time he also have Lokuttara jhana, Nibbana. Okay? Nibbana object. The same way, human being also, if they have Lokottara Dhamma, although they are still enjoying with the social pleasure, although they have wife or husband, if they are really Sotapanna, they can take Nibbana as objects. At the time they had Lokottara Jhana, absorption of supermundane Dhamma. Is it? The four Arupa Jhana, second Arupa Jhana, take the first Arupa Jhana Chaita as object. That fourth Arupa Jhana, take the third Arupa Jhana Chaita as objects. They are also Paramatha Dhamma. The second and fourth Arupa Jhana are also taking Paramatha Dhamma as objects, but they can attain up to Appana Samadhi, Jhana's concentration, absorption concentration state. Although they are Paramatha Dhamma, Sabhava Dhamma. Why? Aramana Tekama Bhavana Vasena. Aramana Tekama Bhavana Vasena. They practice four Arupa Jhana one by one, taking, the lower objects, lower jhana as object, one by one. For example, the first jhana Chaita is taken space. Then when they want to practice, when they want to attain the second Arupa jhana, they need to take Aramana Tekama, they need to jump the other objects, then take the first jhana Chaita as object, etc. Okay? Then in the same way, when they want to practice the fourth Arupa jhana, or they need to take the third Arupa jhana Chaita as objects, need to jump the other objects, Aramana Tekama, object. Because of this reason, although they are taking Paramatha Dhamma, ultimate reality, Sabhava Dhamma as objects, they can attain absorption concentration, Appana Samadhi, Jhana Samadhi. In this way, you remember, okay, what is the difference? Okay. Then if you understand, now you finish the recollection of the death, Maranānussti meditation, how you practice. Okay, before doing this, okay, I will continue to explain how you practice Vipassana based on Maranānussti. Okay, you practice Maranānussti meditation, pay attention the life, your own life faculty, the absence of life faculty is object. Then Marana, okay, Marana may do one, Jivita may do one, mind is a certain, mind life is absate, Marana may boy sati, I will certainly die. Marana Priyosana may Jivita, my life will end in death, Marana, death. Then you will attain as concentration stage. Then you pay attention the viti of Maranānussti. When you are reflecting on the death, then there will be Kusala Javana, Manodara Vajana, 7 times Javana. Is it? When you pay attention those Nama Dhamma, arising impression of those Nama Dhamma, then you can contemplate them as anicca, dukkha, anatta, there will be vipassana. Then when you want to contemplate only Vedana and this viti, pay attention throughout the Vedana and this viti, then pay attention the arising impression and Samasana Jnana state, Uddiyabhaya Jnana state. Pay attention the impression and Bhenga Jnana state, you contemplate them as anicca, dukkha, anatta, there will be vipassana. Chaita in each mind moment throughout the viti, contemplating as anicca, dukkha, anatta. There will be Chaita Nupassana, Satipatthana. Phassa, Senya, etc. The other remaining mental factors, contemplating as anicca, dukkha, anatta. There will be Dhamma Nupassana. Those viti arise depending on habits. There are 62 rupa in the heart door. You can contemplate them as anicca, dukkha, anatta. There will be Kaya Nupassana, Satipatthana. Then there will be vipassana. You are contemplating the four dhamma, nama, rupa, or kaya vedana chaita dhamma. Then there will be vipassana. Then your vipassana knowledge becomes mature. Then you can realize nibbana with the Maranānussti. Is it? Okay, you can attain nibbana. Then there will be samatha and vipassana. Samatha, if you have real samatha, vipassana is very easy. There will be vipassana. Okay? Okay, you feel the sense of urgency when I explain about the practice of Maranānussti, recollection of the death meditation. Is it? Okay, if you don't feel some way got the sense of urgency, religious emotion, then I still need to explain a little bit more about Maranānussti, is it? Recollection of the death. What will be? Okay. Vadaga Pejupatthana Dor. You should also reflect on the death like a mother. A mother is following you, taking very sharp knife to cut your head. In the same way, the death is following you. He can cut your head anytime. That means he can make you die anytime. You can die anytime. You can see somebody are playing music, dancing, playing football, something like this. They suddenly die. That is why death is following you like a mother. You should reflect on yourself. Is it? Another one is a Sampati Vipatito. Sampati Vipatito is the reign of success. Sampati Vipatito. You know, you have success or accomplishment, then it will end in ruin. It will end in the destruction one day. In the same way, although you are still alive now, your life will end one day. Is it? You should also reflect on this one again and again, again and again. Then another one, you know, Sabha Araujan Pyadi Priyosana. You are healthy now. Then Pyadi Priyosana, your health will end in one sickness or disease. Is it? Finally, you are dying with one disease. Saban Yobanan Jara Priyosana, you are still young. Youth will end in old. Saban Jivita Marana Priyosana, you are still alive. Your life will end in death. Saboyiwa Logasani was all Jadia Anugato, Jaraya Anusato, Piadina Abibudo, Maranina Abahato. Logasani was all. Okay, all beings were experienced, you know, Jadi, Jara, Piadi, Marana. You can, nobody can dissociate with them. You need to associate with Jadi, Jara, Piadi, Marana. Is it? Okay, in this way, the accomplishment of your life will end. You will experience the destruction or the death like this. By reflecting on this Maranānussti, the death should be reflected. Another one is a Upasanharana to by comparison. You know, by comparisons. Yasa Mahadato. By comparison, you should also reflect on the death by comparing the other persons. What are they? What are they? You know, Yasa Mahadato, comparing oneself with those of great fame. Great fames. You know, there are many famous persons in the world. Nowadays also, in the past also, many famous persons in the world. For example, Mahasamata Kent, Mandadu, Mahasudasana, most of them are the bodhisattva. Okay, Mahasamata Kent is the beginning king of the Chakravati Rasa, universal monarchs in this world. Also our bodhisattva. Okay, his son, maybe 6th generation of the son is Mandadu Ken. He is also very famous. Why? During this time, he stayed 80,000 years as a prince. Then became how to call Upa Prince, will become son, will become king very soon. Then he stayed as a crown prince as 80,000 years or his age. Then he became universal monarch, Chakravarti Raja. Then he stayed as a universal monarch for 84,000 years. 84,000 years, not only 80 years. Is it? He enjoyed with such a pleasure. But he is very powerful. That is why he is not satisfied with human sensual enjoyment. Then he went to the tower in the Devaram. Then because of his power, Saka also need to divide, need to share one half of his accomplishments to the Manda, to Chakravarti Raja. Then he enjoyed with the Deva pleasure and Deva tower in the Devarams. Not only one Saka passed away, another Saka appeared, also half and half. In this way, 36 Saka passed away. Then he is still alive. He is still enjoying with the Deva pleasure. 36 of Saka, Deva came, appear. Then he is not satisfied with the enjoyment of Deva pleasure. That is why he trying to kill the other Saka. Then when he attempt to kill the other Saka, then he immediately fall down to the human world and he passed away. Then such kinds of very famous person, very long life person, also die one day, cannot avoid the death. You should reflect on yourself. Is it? Yasa Mahadato. Yasa Mahadato, comparing oneself with those of great fame. They die, so do I. I will die, surely. Then number 2, comparing oneself with those of great merit. Punya Mahasato, Punya Mahadato. They have a lot of punya. Because of this reason, they have everything. Like Jyotika, Jatila, you know, Mendaka, Pona during the Buddha time. Jyotika, they have the, you know, ruby house, ruby mansions, ruby made or ruby. It automatically appears, no need to buy the ruby because of his punya. Jatila also they say Oga, Mendaka, etc. They are very rich person because of their past karma. Finally, they also die. Now they also the same, no? Who? You can see, very rich person, he died recently, something like this. Is it? Then another one is Thamma Mahadato. Sometimes they have very great strength, power. They are very powerful. Then comparing those kinds of persons, you should also reflect on that they also die. See, who are they? Like Ajata Satuken, like Visakha, etc. They have the they are very powerful. They have the energy about 5 elephants, something like this. They also die one day. 80 Mahadato, comparing oneself with those of great supernatural power. You know, they have great supernatural power like Venerable Moggallana. Venerable Moggallana also die one day. Cannot avoid that day. You should, then sure, you had no supernatural power like Venerable Sai Buddha. How? There's no word to describe for you. You will surely die. Is it? Then another one. Pinya Mahadato, comparing oneself with those of great wisdom, like Venerable Sariputta. Venerable Sariputta is the foremost in wisdom. He also died, now no more. Then how for you? Is it? There's no word to describe for you. You will probably die. Then number 6. Pijika Buddha, comparing oneself with the individual Buddha, Pijika Buddha. Pijika Buddha are very powerful, higher than disciple of the Buddha, lower than the Buddha. Then they also die one day. How do you? How do I? Then number 7, Sammasambuddha door, comparing oneself with the Sammasambuddha, universal Buddha. Our Buddha also, 80 years of his age, he also take his final Brinibbana. Then me, he died, cannot avoid the death. Then, how for you? There's no word to describe for you. You will surely die. Compare it in this way. Even such kinds of person die, I will probably die. You should reflect on yourself, your death. Okay? Reflect. Otherwise, cannot finish. You cannot reduce the lobha, dosa, moha, kilesa. That is why. Okay, another one. Number 4. As to sharing with the body. Kaya bhusaranato. As to sharing with the body, you think this is you, your body. Actually, there are a lot of ones inside your body. According to the test, 80 types of ones are there. So, they marry, they also bite your skin, your flesh, your blood, etc. Is it? Then they marry each other in your body. Or they also give birth children in your body. They also use your body as their toilet. Then when they pass away, they also use your body as their cemetery. Then die. Then what happened? Then you need to share your body to many worms in your body. Then, sure, then you will probably die. Then your body is common to many, not only you. You are belong to your body. Is it? Then another one is ayudobalato, as to the weakness of life. Ayudobalato. You can die any times. You can die any times because of the imbalance of 4 elements, etc. You can die any times in every posture also, something like this. Because of very cold weather, because of very hot weather, because of something, you can die. Okay? Then we have weakness of our life faculty, our life. That is why we can die any time. You should not think you are still like I'm alive. Actually, your life will end this. You can die any times. Animated door as a single signless. As a signless, you can also reflect on the signless. Jivitam bhyadi kaloja deha nekepanang gati. Penjede jiva loka same animated na nayari. Jivita, okay, your life will last for 100 or 75, etc. Not sure. Okay, you can die anytime, even in mother's womb. Okay, how many times you die in mother's womb? When mother take the medicines for abortion, die. Is it? In mother's womb, many times, not sure. Okay, even within 1 month, within 2 months, 3 months, something like this. Then some person, okay, they are still alive in mother's womb. When they come out from mother's womb, they also die. Cannot? Is it? Okay, some, okay, their age, for example, 10 years, 20 years, etc., up to 100 years. Or they can die within 100 years of their age. They should also reflect on their age. You have no appointment. You have no appointment with the life, with the death. You will die when, etc. Is it? Jivita. Bhyadi. Okay, you will die with only with this disease, not with the other disease. You have no appointment with the death. You can die with any disease, any diseases. Kala, times. Okay, I will die only in daytime, not nighttime. I will die only in nighttime. I will die only in winter season, summer season, etc. No, you have no appointment with the death. You can die anytime, daytime or nighttime or summer season or winter season, etc. When you after death, when you die after death, they will burn your body in cemetery or in the monastery, not sure. In the city or in the forest, not sure. They will bury your body. They will put your body in the cave, in the this cemetery or this cemetery, in this country or this country, not sure. Where you were dying, you also don't know. Now you are here. Okay, your body will be put in the cave or will be burned in the Myanmar or your country, not sure. Is it? No appointment. Gati, after death, if you cannot begin Aranda in this very life, sure, you will need to accept one life. The life will be lower run or higher run, not sure. Good or bad runs, not sure. Depends on your condition. Okay, you should reflect on this. Because of this reason, before that moment, I will have to practice Maranānussti or any meditation. In this way, you can also reflect. Then another one, Adana Prachirato, as to the limitness of the lifespan. Just now I already mentioned, our lifespan is not sure. At most, we can stay up to 100 years or a little bit longer, but not more than 200 years. We will probably die under 200 years. You should reflect on this. Adana Prachirato. Another one is Khana Prachirato, as to the shortness of moment. You can die. So, eka poti matoyua. Then this also the same. This one is a momentary death. You can die any times. Khana Prachirato Maranānussti tapa. Na jiwati anagate atite chite khane jiwaita na jiwati. Atite chite khane jiwaita. The first, for example, the first moment we are still alive. We were still alive. Na jiwati now, okay, die. Na jiwasati in the future also will die. Only the first moment. In this way, even within one moment can die. Okay, regarding this one, the Buddha encouraged the Bhikkhu Sanghas to practice Maranānussti meditation. When you practice Maranānussti meditation, you will obtain a lot of benefit and great fruit. That is why, like you are consuming the deathless Nibbana if you practice Maranānussti. Then one bhikkhu stand in. Bhante, I am practicing Maranānussti. How do you practice Maranānussti meditation? Then he answered, I can die within 1 day and 1 night. Okay, 1 day and 1 night. Within 1 day and 1 night. That is why I should not be negligent. I should not be heedless. I should accumulate kusala to abandon akusala. Like this, okay? To destroy the defilement. He is practicing in this way. Then another bhikkhu also said, Bhante, I am also practicing Maranānussti meditation. How do you practice? Bhante, I practice. I can die within 1 day without night, no? I will not reach night. Then I can die. In this way, I practice. Then another bhikkhu also says, I practice meditation. How do you practice? Half of the day, he answered. Then another bhikkhu, within 1 eating times. I can die within 1 eating times. Then another person said, I can die within half of eating times. Okay? Then another person said, I can die within 4 or 5 mouthful of food. When he is choosing and swallowing, he can die. Then another bhikkhu says, Bhante, I reflect on that day, I can die even within 1 mouthful of food when I am choosing or swallowing. When you are choosing and swallowing only 1 mouthful of food, then I can die. He answered in this way. Then another person says, Bhante, I also reflect on that day. How? I reflect on that day, I can die even within breathing and breathing out. A pair of breathing and breathing out. Then I can die. With this intention, I am accumulating kusala, I am following the Buddha's teaching, I am fulfilling Sila Samadhi Panya, the teaching of the Buddha, 3 training. He answered. Then 8%, no? The Buddha phrase only the last 2%. The other person, you are reflecting on the death very slowly. The Buddha phrase only just the last 2%. Okay, you both are practicing Maranānussti meditations for the destruction or taint, for the destruction or defilements, to become aranda, to realize Nibbana. Okay, the Buddha says in this way. Then, if you reflect on the death, what will happen? Okay, briefly. Sattata appamato hoti, sattata appamato hoti. You will appamato hoti. You will be diligent all the time. You will not be negligent. You are always practicing meditation. You will not be negligent. You will not be heedless. Okay, that is one. Sabha buwesu anabi senyam anabirati senyam padilavati. When you are reflecting on the death all the time because of death meditation, then you are not delightful in every existences. You don't want to go anywhere. Why? When you become a human being, you will die. When you become Deva, you will die. That is why they have disenchantment knowledge on every existences, every life. Is it? Then if they have such kinds of knowledge, sure they will practice to attain Nibbana. Jivita Nikande Jahati, they don't have attachment to their life, their lifespan. Then when they die, okay? So Papa Gari Hoti, they also criticize the doing or evil. Asaniti Bulo Breaka, they don't keep too many things like Sale. They don't keep too many things in their kuti. Is it? Then why they are reflecting on the day? Then I will relinquish. If I don't relinquish, then they will relinquish me. That is why they don't keep. Anisa senya sada prisa and gechati. Oh, then when they reflect on the death, they will have the possession of impermanence. Anicca, everything is impermanent. Is it? Then if they have anisa senya, there will be dukkha senya, anasa senya, possession of suffering, possession of non-self in this way. Okay, what will happen? Then abhavita maranasata sasa, okay, if they don't reflect on the Maranānussti meditation, that death, when they nearly die, they are afraid of the death. Like that guy is following, or some person with the sweat to cut his hair is following. They think in this way. That is why they die with confusion. They die confusedly. Isn't it? But when they reflect on the death, they die unconfused. They die peacefully without any confusion. Sache detti vadame amadan naro diti kayasa beda sukati prayano hoti. With the practice of Maranānussti meditation, they can practice vipassana, even they can realize Nibbana. If they don't realize Nibbana in this very life, then what will happen? They will probably be reborn in good destination, good realm, like human or Deva, etc. This is the benefit of development of death meditation, Maranānussti meditation. Okay, by doing this, may be able to practice Maranānussti meditation until you realize Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Myamari Twitter, 9 minutes, 7 minutes, Pyo Martin, Rojayan, Mapio Webshin. Hola, Myamari Parano. Okay, Maranānussti Kamatan, Tejendia Boamia Bonlion, and Nepio Piam. Tejendia Boamia Bon, and Nelly by Todo, then song also Ima a Colombio light or English Pure and Miado or Yamalua shore of Mapio. Ara Tejendia Maranānussti Kamatangu, Zenu, Pe, Chima Tempe, the Dogs. The Anapanaro Lutakamtanolo, Kamatanku, Poamiani Kama, Mimi Pendine in a Poamiani Kamatango, Poachin say, Atogin say, Machia, Piauni music, Tejendia was singing kind. Toyan Lions, I and Tawin Sinji, Anapanao Atoni, Tanila Kone, Obeja say Atolumiaro, Yare, Kizamichi, Anapana Kanata, like Tejendia was singing a lie. That you kindly see. The systematic pono, Senator Atoda Jaro, the Anapana Kamatanulu, Kamatango, Slotas and Lauti Poabi, ဖြစ်နိုင်ရင်ကတိုင်းနေမေတ္တာကရုဏာစတဲ့ကမ္မထန်တွေလည်းပွားပြီးပြီဆိုရင်ဒီကမ္မထန်ကိုအတုပကမ္မထန်ပွားပြီးတဲ့အခါမှာဥပ္ပဇ္ဇရတမာတိအထိရသည်ဒီဥစဉ်တို့ကယောဂီတွေကိုအထုတ်ခိုင်းလို့ရှိဘယ်လိုအထုတ်မလဲမိမိရရှိထားတဲ့တမာတိကိုအမြင့်ဆုံးဟိုမှာစတုဒ္ဒဇန်အထိထူထောင်လိုက်ပြီးရင်အတုပကမ္မထန်မှာပွားခဲ့တဲ့အတိုင်း external dead body လို့ခေါ်တဲ့မိမိမြင်ဘူးတဲ့လိန်တူပေါ့နော်အမျိုးသားဆိုရင်လည်းအမျိုးသားအမျိုးသမီးဆိုရင်လည်းအမျိုးသမီးဒီအလောင်းကောင်ရဲ့ယွန်ရှာဆက်စုပ်ွယ်ကိုကြည့်ပြီးမှပတိကူလစသည်ဖြင့်ပွားလိုက်အဲ့ဒါဆိုရင်ဒီအလောင်းကောင်ရဲ့ယွန်ရှာဆက်စုပ်ဖွယ်အာယုံကိုအာယုံပြီးမှပရမဇန်ရလိမ့်မယ်ဒါအတုပကမ္မထန်ပြီးပြီဆိုရင်ဒီအပြင်ဗဟိတအလောင်းကောင်ကိုအာယုံယူပြီးမှဒီဗဟိတအလောင်းကောင်ကလည်းပဲကိုပြန်ပြီးမှအာယုံယူကြည့်ရမှာဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ဒီဗိဒ္ဓအလောင်းကောင်ကိုအာယုံယူပြီးမှဒီဗိဒ္ဓအလောင်းကောင်ဒီဥမာမိမိချစ်ခင်မြတ်နိုးတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်မျိုးဖြစ်နေမယ်ဆိုရင်များသောဖြင့်ဒီအလောင်းကောင်ကြည့်ပြီးမှတောကတွေဖြစ်နေတတ်တယ်ဒါကြောင့်တိတ်လည်းမကောင်းအဲ့ဒါမိမိမုန်းတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ဖြစ်လဲဒီအလောင်းကောင်ကြည့်ပြီးမှဗာလဲပျော်နေတတ်တယ်ဒါကြောင့်အဲ့လားလည်းမကောင်းသေးဘူးနော်ဒါဆိုရင်ဘလို့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်လဲဆိုရင်မချစ်မမုန်းအလယ်လားဆိုရင်လည်းပဲဥမာတုတ်တန်သွား hospital သွားတဲ့အခါမှာတည်တဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်တွေတွေ့တယ်ကိုယ်နဲ့ဘာမှမဆိုင်တော့တန်ဝေကလည်းမဖြစ်ဘူးတတိလည်းမဖြစ်ဘူးဒါမျိုးဖြစ်တယ်ဒါကြောင့်ဒီပုဂ္ဂိုလ်မျိုးကတတိတန်ဝေကရနိုင်တဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်မျိုးဖြစ်ရမယ်ဥမာလောကမှာထင်ရှားကြော်စောနေတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်မျိုးပေါ့ကြော်စောနေတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်အလုံးပြည့်စုံနေတယ်ရုပ်ရည်ဆင်းလည်းလှပတယ်ပစ္စည်းဥစ္စာလည်းချမ်းသာတယ်ပညာလည်းတတ်တယ်နာမည်လည်းကြီးတယ်အားလုံးသူပြည့်စုံနေတယ်နောက်ဆုံးတော့ဘာဖြစ်တော့သေတာပဲဒါမျိုးပုဂ္ဂိုလ်မြင်ဘူးတယ်တွေ့ဘူးတယ်ဆိုရင်အဲ့ဒီပုဂ္ဂိုလ်မျိုးကိုအာယုံယူကြည့်ကဲအာယုံယူပြီးတဲ့အခါကျရင်သူ့ရဲ့သေနေတဲ့သဘောအသက်မဲ့နေတဲ့ခန္ဓာကိုယ်ကိုသေချာအာယုံယူပြီးမှအခေါင်းထဲမှာဆိုရင်အခေါင်းထဲမှာပေါ့နော်အာယုံယူပြီးမှကိုယ့်ကိုယ်ပြန်ဆင်ကြရတယ်ဘာလဲအယံပိခောကာယောဧဝံဓမ္မောဧဝံဘာဝိဧဝံအနတ္တိတောတိငါရဲ့ခန္ဓာကိုယ်ကြီးလည်းပဲဒီပုဂ္ဂိုလ်လိုပဲတစ်ချိန်ကျရင်သေရမှာပါလားငါသေခြင်းတရားကိုမလွန်ဆန်နိုင်ဘူးသေခြင်းတရားကိုဘလို့မှငါရှောင်လို့မရဘူးလို့ထက်ကဆင်ခြင်နှလုံးသွင်းရတယ်ပြီးပြီဆိုရင်မိမိရဲ့သေနေတဲ့ပုံအဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်အပြင်ဗိဓာပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ရဲ့သေနေတဲ့ပုံအသက်ကဲမဲ့နေတဲ့ပုံအာယုံလိုက်ပြီးရင်မိမိရဲ့သေနေတဲ့ပုံအသက်ကဲမဲ့နေတဲ့ပုံကိုပြန်ပြီးမှအာယုံလိုက်ဒီလိုထက်ကလုပ်ရတယ်နောက်ဆုံးမိမိရဲ့အသက်ကဲမဲ့နေတဲ့ခန္ဓာကိုယ်ကြီးကိုသေနေတဲ့အလောင်းကောင်ပုံကြီးပေါ့နော်အသက်ကဲမဲ့နေတဲ့ခန္ဓာကိုယ်ကြီးကိုအာယုံယူလို့ရပြီဆိုရင်အဲ့ဒီအသက်မရှိမှုဇီဝိတ္တန္တရိပစ္စေရလို့ခေါ်တဲ့ဇီဝိတ္တန္တရိပြည့်စဲနေတဲ့သဘော absence of life faculty ဆိုအဲ့ဒါပြောတာမရှိတဲ့ဇီဝိတ္တန္တရိမရှိမှုသဘောလေးကိုအာယုံပြီးမှမရဏဒီလိုပွားရတယ်ပထမမှာတော့ဗာလဲဇီဝိတံမရဏမေဒုဝံဇီဝိတံမေအတုဝံငါရဲ့သေခြင်းကမြဲတယ်ငါရဲ့အသက်ရှင်ခြင်းကမမြဲဘူးဒါတခုမရဏမေဘဝိတ္တိငါသေချာပေါက်သေရလိမ့်အောင်မယ်ငါသေချာပေါက်သေရလိမ့်အောင်မယ်ဒီပုဂ္ဂိုလ်လိုငါသေချာပေါက်သေရလိမ့်အောင်မယ်ဒီလိုပွားမရဏပယောတနာမေဇီဝိတံငါရဲ့အသက်ရှင်ခြင်းဟာသေခြင်းသာလျှင်အဆုံးရှိတယ်ဒီအပြင်မှာဗိဓာပုဂ္ဂိုလ်လိုပေါ့နော်ငါရဲ့အသက်ရှင်ခြင်းဟာလည်းသူ့လိုပဲသေခြင်းသာလျှင်အဆုံးရှိတယ်ဒီလိုလေးထက်ကဆင်ခြင်းနောက်တစ်ခုကတော့မရဏသေခြင်းတရားလို့ဒီလိုလေးဆင်ခြင်းကဲအဲ့၄ခုတည်းတစ်ခုပြီးတစ်ခုဆင်ခြင်းလာပြီးနောက်ဆုံးမရဏဟုတ်လားသေခြင်းသဘောတရားဒီဇီဝိတ္တန္တရိပြည့်စဲနေမှုအသက်ခန္ဓာအသက်ကင်းနေမှုသဘောလေးကိုအာယုံယူပြီးမှမရဏဘေးကနေပြီးရက်ကြည့်နေတဲ့ဒီအလောင်းကောင်ကိုရက်ကြည့်နေတာပဲဖြစ်ဖြစ်ထိုင်မှကြည့်နေတာပဲဖြစ်ဖြစ်ဒီလိုလေးအာယုံယူပြီးမှအဲ့သူ့ရဲ့ဇီဝိတ္တန္တရိပြည့်စဲမှုသဘောကိုအာယုံယူပြီးမှမရဏဒီလိုပွားရတယ်ကဲအဲ့ဒီမှာယောဂီပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ကတကယ်လို့အဲ့မရဏနုတ္တိဘာဝနာကိုထက်ကပွားများမယ်ဆိုရင်တတိတွေတန်ဝေကတွေရတယ်တဝေကရတယ်တဝေကမှာပါတရားမရှာနဲ့ဟုတ်ပြီနော်တန်ဝေကရတယ်ငါသေမှာပဲဒီပုဂ္ဂိုလ်လိုသေမှာပဲသေတော့လည်းဘာမှမဟုတ်ပါလားအဲ့တော့မသေခင်ငါဘာလုပ်ရမလဲတရားဒုတရားမြတ်တရားအောင်လုပ်ရမယ်ကိလေသာတွေပယ်တတ်နိုင်အောင်လုပ်ရမယ်လို့ဒီလိုစိတ်ထားလေးရှိလာတယ်ကဲအဲ့တော့ဇီဝိတ္တန္တရိပြည့်စဲမှုလို့ခေါ်တဲ့ဇီဝိတ္တန္တရိပစ္စေဒမရဏကိုအာယုံယူပြီးမှယောဂီပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ဟာဥပ္ပဇ္ဇရတမာတိနေမျိုးကိုရရှိနိုင်တယ်အဲ့ဒီမရဏနုတ္တိပေါ့နော်ဇီဝိတ္တန္တရိပြည့်စဲမှုဆိုတဲ့အာယုံလေးမှာစိတ်ကကပ်ပြီးမှသေခြင်းသဘောတရားမှာစိတ်ကကပ်ပြီးမှတဏှာကြီးနှစ်နာရီစသဖြင့်ဒီလိုနေနိုင်တယ် Kaya upasara tamadi lo kore. Upasara tamadi iti we ya nai ne apana tamadi iti me ya nai. Ara mimia anapana lo santamadi ri ato bima ache kai ma da shu lai de so macha ken twe ma di upasara tamadi ne myo ya nai ne di tejin thabo tya ko ayu bima tanai nanai sa thipin ne nai ne. အဲ့လိုမဟုတ်ဘူးဆိုရင်တော့လည်းပဲယောဂီပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ပွားကြည့်အကျိုးများတယ်သွားရင်လာရင်စားရင်တောက်ရင်လည်းပွားကြည့်အဲ့ဒါဆိုရင်ဗာလဲမေ့လျော့မှုမရတော့ဘူးတတိကလည်းကောင်းလာတယ်တံဝေကလည်းပဲအမြဲရနေတယ်ပြီးတော့တံပစင်ညလို့ခေါ်တဲ့ clear comprehension ဒါလည်းပဲအမြဲကောင်းနေတယ်ဒါဆိုရင်ဉာဏ်နဲ့ကမ္မထာတွေကိုလည်းပဲအောင်မြင်ဖို့အတွက် support လုပ်ပေးတယ်အာနာပါနအောင်မြင်လာလိမ့်မယ်ပြီးတော့ဓကမ္မထာတို့ဝိပဿနာကမ္မထာတို့စတဲ့ကမ္မထာတွေမှာအောင်မြင်လာလိမ့်မယ်ဟုတ်ပြီလား အဲ့ဒါဝိပဿနာအနေနဲ့ရှုမယ်ဆိုရင်ဒီနေရာမှာတော့ဦးဇင်းတို့ကယောဂီတွေကိုဟိုအနာဂတ်ကိုလည်းရှုခိုင်းတယ်ဒီ absence of life faculty လို့ခေါ်တဲ့ဇီဝိတ္တိတွေပြည့်စဲမှုသဘောလေးကိုအာယုံယူပြီးမှဗာလဲအနာဂတ်ကိုရှုသွားဘွင်မနောကြီးကိုအာယုံ life faculty ဘွင်ကဟောပေါ့နော်ဇီဝိတ္တိတွေလို့ခေါ်တဲ့ဇီဝိတ္တိတွေကိုဘွင်မနောကြီးထဲမှာရှုပြီးမှအနာဂတ်ကိုမနေ့ကယုံtomorrow ပေါ့နော်မနက်ဖြန်ယုံနာပြီးတော့2ရက်လောက်နောက် အနာဂတ်တစ်ပတ်လောက်နောက်တစ်လလောက်တစ်နှစ်လောက်စသည်ဖြင့်ဖြည်းဖြည်းနဲ့နောက်ကိုရှုသွားတယ်ရှုသွားတဲ့အခါမှာ तू အဲ့အသက်ရှင်တန်မှုသဘောကို तू သိတယ်ဇီဝိတ္တတရားကို तू မြင်တယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့အခြေအနေမျိုးကြရင်တော့များသောအားဖြင့်အဲ့တမာတိရပြီးတဲ့ပုံကိုယ်တွေရုပ်တည်နာတွေကိုသိသိပြီးတဲ့ပုံကိုယ်တွေကပို့လွယ်အဲ့လိုအနာဂတ်ကိုရှုသွားပြီးတဲ့အခါမှာကဲဒါပါတော့ကိုက85နှစ်သို့မဟုတ်80လောက်မှသိမယ်ဆိုရင်အဲ့အချိန်လောက်ရရင်အဲ့ဇီဝိတ္တတရားအလိုလို ပျောက်သွားတာဟုတ်လားအလိုလိုပျောက်သွားတယ်ဆိုရက်တန့်သွားတာအဲ့မှာခုနရှုနေတော့ကရုပ်တည်နာနေရှုနေတော့ကဘာလဲဇီဝိတ္တနေရှုနေတော့ကသူဘွင်မနောကြီးရဲ့ကြည်လင်တောက်ပမှုကိုလည်းတွေ့ရတယ်ဘာအဲ့အချိန်ရောက်တဲ့အခါကျရင်တော့ဘာဖြစ်တော့ဘွင်မနောကြီးကလည်းမိန်ကျသွားတယ်အဲ့ကျရင်သူသေပြီဆိုတော့သိရတယ်အဲ့လိုဇီဝိတ္တနေပျောက်သွားတဲ့အခါကျရင်အဲ့ဒီဇီဝိတ္တနေရဲ့ပြတ်မှုသဘောလေးပျောက်ပြတ်မှုသဘောလေးကိုအာယုံယူပြီးမှ the absence of life faculty ပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒါလေးကိုအာယုံပြီးမှမရဏသေခြင်းတရားမရဏဒီလိုရှုရတယ်ကဲအဲ့ဒါဆိုရင်ဥပ္ပစ္စဒသမารိရလိမ့်မယ်အဲ့လိုရှုနိုင်တဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ကတော့ဒီဘဝမှာကိုကအသက်ဘယ်လောက်ထိရှင်းရမှာလဲဆိုတာကိုလည်းပဲသိနိုင်တယ်ဒါအတိအကျမဟုတ်တော့လည်းပဲမှန်းဆလို့ရတယ်ဟာငါ80လောက်မှာသိရမယ်ငါ85လောက်မှာသိရမယ်စသဖြင့်ဒီလိုပြောနိုင်တာအဲ့လိုပဲသို့တော့အတိအကျလားဆိုတော့အတိအကျလို့တော့ပြောလို့ခက်တယ်ပေါ့နော်ကဲအဲ့လိုရှုလိုက်လို့ဥပ္ပစ္စဒသမารိနေမြေကိုရောက်သွားပြီဆိုရင်ဘာလုပ်မလဲဆိုတော့ကဲအဲ့ဒီမှာမရဏနုတ္တိကမ္မထံကိုပွားများနေတဲ့အချိန်မှာဥပ္ပစ္စဒသမารိနေမြေရောက်ပြီဆိုရင်ဝိထိအနေနဲ့ဘာဖြစ်မလဲမနောဒရဝဇံဇော9ချိန်ဒီလိုလေးဖြစ်နေဒါကမ္မောစရာကုသိုလ်ဇောတွေပဲအဲ့ဒီထဲမှာကဲဝေဒနာဆိုတာစိတ်တက္ကနာတိုင်းမှာရှိတယ်ဝေဒနာကိုတိုးရှုပေါက်ကြည့်ပြီးမှအနိစ္စဒုက္ခအနတ္တလက္ခဏာသုံးတန်တင်ပြီးမှဝိပဿနာရှုပွားသုံးသပ်မယ်ဆိုရင်ဝေဒနာနုပဒနာတတိပဒစိတ်ကိုတိုးရှုပေါက်အာယုံပြီးမှအနိစ္စဒုက္ခအနတ္တလက္ခဏာသုံးတန်တင်ပြီးရှုပွားသုံးသပ်ရင်စိတ်တနုပဒနာတတိပဒဖတ်တာတင်ညာစားတဲ့ဉာဏ်နဲ့စရတိတ်တရားတွေကိုအာယုံယူပြီးမှအနိစ္စဒုက္ခအနတ္တလက္ခဏာသုံးတန်တင်ပြီးရှုပွားသုံးသပ်ရင်ဓမ္မနုပဒနာတတိပဒဒီဝိတ္တဘာကိုမိပြီးဖြစ်တယ်လဲဆိုရင်ဟာရယဝတ္ထုကိုမိပြီးဖြစ်တယ်ဟာရယမှာရှိတဲ့63မျိုးသောယုတ်တရားတနည်းအားဖြင့်54မျိုးသောယုတ်တရားတွေကိုစုပေါင်းခြုံငုံပြီးမှအနိစ္စဒုက္ခအနတ္တလက္ခဏာသုံးတန်တင်ပြီးရှုမယ်ဆိုရင်ဒါကာယ ानु ပဒနာတတိပဒံလို့ဒီလိုခေါ်တယ်ကဲအဲ့ဒါဆိုရင်တတိပဒံ၄ပါးလို့အဲ့လိုဝိပဿနာရှုပွားသုံးသပ်လိုက်တဲ့အခါမှာနောက်ဆုံးဝိပဿနာဉာဏ်ကြီးရင့်ကျက်ရင်မဉ္ဇဉ်ဘုဉ္ဇဉ်နိဗ္ဗာန်ကိုရရှိမယ်ကဲမဉ္ဇဉ်ဘုဉ္ဇဉ်နိဗ္ဗာန်ကိုရရှိနိုင်တယ်မရဏနုတ္တိကမ္မထံကိုပွားများရင်ကဲကျန်တဲ့အကျိုးတွေတော့အများကြီးပဲဒီလောက်ဆိုရင်လုံလောက်ပြီဒါကြောင့်မို့အဲ့လိုမရဏနုတ္တိကမ္မထံကိုပွားများအထုတ်မယ်ဆိုရင်ဒီပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ကဘာလဲလို့တတတံအပ္ပမတ္တောဟောတိတဲ့ तू ကဘယ်တော့မှမမေ့မလျော့တော့ဘူးတရားကိုကြိုးစားပန်းစားအထုတ်တော့တာဘာလို့လဲသူတို့ပြင်းနေကြတယ်ဆိုတာတန်ဝေကမရလို့တန်ဝေကမရတာဆိုတာတေခြင်းတရားကိုမစင်ကျင်လို့ပဲအဲ့ဒါကြောင့်မို့ဟိုလိုဒီလိုနဲ့တရားရိပ်တာကိုလာတော့လည်းပဲပြင်းနေကြတာဟိုလိုဒီလိုလုပ်နေကြတာဟုတ်လားပြင်းနေကြတာတွန်းတင်နေရတာသွား meditation ဟုတ်သွားကဲမသွားနိုင်ဘူးဆိုရင်လည်းအနည်းဆုံးတစ်ပတ်ကို2ရက်3ရက်တော့သွားစသည်ဖြင့်လုပ်နေရတာအဲ့ဒါပါလေတေခြင်းတရားကိုမစင်ကျင်ကြလို့တေခြင်းတရားဆင်ကျင်ပြီဆိုရင်တော့အဲ့ဒါတေခြင်းတရားကိုနဲ့အမြဲတမ်းအချိန်မီတည်သွားနိုင်တယ်လို့ဒီလိုဆင်ကျင်နေတာဒါကြောင့်မို့ तू ကတတတအပ္ပမတ္တောဟောတိတဲ့ तू က diligence meditator ဖြစ်သွားတယ်ကြိုးစားအထုတ်တဲ့ယောဂီဘယ်တော့မှမမေ့မလျော့အမြဲအထုတ်နေတဲ့ယောဂီဖြစ်သွားတယ်က Kedi Maranānussti go Chikami Upadana, Pamia Menya Punya Nebango, Yajinaine, Dajam Maranānussti Kamadango, Pamia Atoy, Menya Punya Nebango, Ya Nine Java Secondo Yellow, Sutam Patana Pilaja Goyadi Tadu Idame Bonya Atawakaya Wahang Hodu Idame Bonya Neighbor Nasa Pechayo Hodu Mama Bonya Bagan Saba Zadana Bajimi Desabe Mesama Bonya Bagan Lavandu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu